Welcome to Techcipe. So today I want us to look at Office 365. A lot of organizations are doing Office 365. It is one of the tools that we recommend and we actually deploy. Let us look at how do you set it up. Today we're also going to focus on Planner. We're also going to look at how does this whole environment change the way you work. Okay. So this is your computer. What you're going to do, we're going to look at how do you access it online first. So the first thing that we do, you need to open Microsoft Edge. Yeah. When you open Microsoft Edge, why Edge and not Chrome and not the others? Edge is native, is a Microsoft product. It natively communicates with Office 365 in a very seamless manner. So once we open it, we go to Office 365. How to at techcipe.com. That's our account. Okay. So we sign into it, then we put the password. Okay, so the first time I do this, now your browser is asking you whether you need to save. You don't do that. We said we use Bitwarden or we use any other password manager except what is on the app, on the browser. So we leave that. So we go to how to, it's asking us, let's keep your account secure. Okay, next. So this is mandated by the IT office. Okay, so it is asking us to install Microsoft Authenticator. This is necessary because remember we said we want to sign in with our username, which is howto@techcipe.com, and then put our password, and then there is a third factor, which we are calling the 2FA. Okay, so the third factor is now the Microsoft Authenticator. When look for Microsoft Authenticator here, just go to your App Store or Play Store, look for Authenticator app. Now Authenticator app, there are so many. Look for this Microsoft Authenticator. You can see it is saying Microsoft Authenticator. It has this exact logo. So for me, I already have it, so I'm just going to open it. And once I open it, now I have to use my phone for that. So I'm going to open it and then I'm going to click next here. So I'm going to come and click next here. Set up your account in an app. So I'm going to say next, then it is going to prompt me to scan a QR code. So I'm going to use the Microsoft Authenticator app, scan the QR code. So once I scan the QR code, it gives me a randomly generated number. So unlock. We have managed to log in to our Office 365. So just go through the prompts, close that. This brings you to this place, and depending on the license, what you're supposed to do, click on these apps. So you can open, for example, you can go to Outlook and open Outlook. So the screen that you're looking at here is a home page for the Microsoft 365 app. What this one shows you, HT shows you your account and all that, and you can sign into another account from here. Apps is what you would essentially be interested in. Leave the others. Once you start using the account, you'll realize that here you have some information, maybe recent folders and all that that you've accessed. So for now, we want to go to particular applications. Now, because Office 365 gives us access to the whole Microsoft suite, so Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, whatever we are used to, it also gives us access to, the OneDrive, SharePoint. So SharePoint for sharing documents, storage for shared documents, then OneDrive for my own personal storage. So I'm going, for example, to click on OneDrive here, and you can see Outlook has already loaded here. So from here, I can send new emails directly from here. So for example, let me say I send a new email to info at Blue Rock Africa, for example. Okay, I'm going to say testing, and I can work from here, send emails out and all that. Now, Outlook is for external communication, communicating between us and the rest of the world. what we use for internal communication is Microsoft Teams. So if I'm talking between me and my colleague, it is kind of the same way that I would send you a WhatsApp message. But now in the work context, we want to use a chat method that we can follow up communication even later, and of course, retain the company information within the company infrastructure. So this is a new Outlook field. Now remember, we are doing all this on the browser. We have not installed an application yet. We have not opened any application. We'll go to that. But basically, I can work from the browser anytime. Now, you may be asking yourself, what does this mean? This means that I can take a random computer, log into it, because remember, I have my account, I have my password, and then I have now the second factor authentication, which we've just set up. So this means I can I can potentially go to a cyber cafe, log into the browser and work from there, right? Or borrow a computer from a friend and work from there completely. The other method to access tools is from here. You have your OneDrive and all the apps, the other apps. There are so many apps here that Microsoft gives you access to. I'm just going to cancel this. And if you want to see the whole list, here is a whole list of the apps. So you can see all apps. Okay. So for now, our interest is Teams and Outlook and Planner. So I'm going to come back here and open those tools. Okay, so just going to click on this, get started. One last thing, scan the QR code to get mobile app. So potentially you can install all these on your mobile phone. Let me open Outlook. Okay, so now that we are on Outlook, there is this tab here. This is the icon that gets you to your emails. This is the icon that gets you to your calendar. The other important icon is this. This is people within your organization, or what you can call the contact list. Then we have newsletters and all that. And there is a to-do. Now, to-do is very interesting because it helps us to organize my day. Okay, it helps us to organize my day. So let's see how this ties together. So now you've seen we have Teams. This is the Teams, and I have chats and all that. This is OneDrive. I have my files, for example. So now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go to this, and I'm going to receive an email. I'm going to go to Outlook, and I'm going to go to my inbox. Right now I don't have any emails that I've received, so I'm going to send myself an email. Okay, so I'm going to send how to an email. Okay, I'm going to say tests. So you can see I've sent myself an email from my personal mailbox. So when I open this email, there are a few things that I can do. I can flag it. So what does flagging it means? Means maybe I want to follow up on this. So I can right click, I can right click the flag. Then I say when do I want to follow up this? Tomorrow, this week, next week, even a custom date. I can say maybe I want to follow it up, let's say today, or today. Now when I say I want to follow it up today, what happens is automatically a task is created for me. So I'm going to go to the task here, and I'm going to go to my day. Now there's what we have created here as a test, that email. that we have flagged. It is here as a test. So if I come to it, I can see maybe I can add some steps, because I'm assuming this is a client who sent some information and I want to follow it up as a task. Maybe they have requested for a quotation. So I click it as a flag, come to it, work on it, and then once I'm done, I can tap on it there to complete it. What does this help? It helps me not to forget, there are so many things flying at me during the day. So I need to organize my schedule and see how things are moving. So that is for my day. Let's come back and complete it. I know we've tapped on complete. Let's assume it is not complete, so we're going to leave it like that. Now, here on this task, you notice there is important, planned, assigned to me, flagged, emails, and all that. Now, because what we have done is a flagged email, so this is just a filter to show you quickly some of the things that you have flagged. Now, I can also come here to my task and add a task. Let's say task with client 1, okay? Then I'm going to add another task with client 2, okay? And when I come to my day, I don't see them here. Why? Because I've not assigned them to a specific date. So if I say due date is today, immediately it now comes here to my day. So you see how important my day is. It helps me. If I plan, I have 100 things I need to do, they all come to my day and I can focus on this. If I have another 10 things to do and I plan them for tomorrow, when I open the calendar tomorrow, it is going to show me that. Now we've seen how to access it online. So the other thing that obviously we can do is open Outlook. So Outlook, you'll notice is Outlook Classic, there's Outlook newer version. So I'm going to open both of them. So Outlook Classic is what you're used to, and since we've not set it up, so I'm just going to set it. So sign in. I'll skip for now actually, but anyhow, to at Techcipe.com. Okay. Yes. So we say yes. Then remember we did the OTP. So again, prompts me now on my phone. I need to tap something. So I need to enter 98 on the Microsoft Authenticator. And once I do that, it knows I'm the one who is logging in. Registering your device. Done. Okay, now we're assuming that this is our PC, so we can obviously set it up on Outlook and all these apps online. Just leave it. So here I'm going to come to how to at Techcipe.com. Then I'm also going to open Outlook, the newer version. So there's Outlook Classic, what you're used to, and there's Outlook, the new version. So this one is already done, set up on my mobile phone too, not now. So just see that is opening in the background. I'm going to open the new one, signing into your new Outlook for that. Okay, perfecto. It is also, this is a new Outlook. Again, we sign in. I want you to see the difference in how they look. So as the new one signs in the background, we can see the old one. So the old one is a classic one, what you're used to. You have your inbox, you have your sent items, and you have your outbox. So people may be asking, what is the difference between all these? So inbox is where your emails will come through. Sent is where your emails will go, but before they go to send, they will go to Outbox. So sometimes if you don't have internet or something, the Outbox will hold the email for a bit before it is sent out. Okay. Now, if you have access to other shared mailboxes, they will appear down here automatically. So let's say, for example, I'm part of the finance team, then finance@techcipe.com will appear down here. Again, you also have the same icons. You have the calendar down here to navigate. And calendar, you have people, you have tasks, and other things. So we click on this icon to go back to our emails. Okay, and we go to inbox for Techcipe. Now, if you have more than one email, maybe you have a shared mailbox here, and you click on inbox, this gives you a condensed view of the emails that are coming through.